Luffy's backstory.
I think it's like the first like couple chapters of the
I would
manga.
put it in like I put it in like B.
You put it in B. Okay.
Yeah, it's got like a couple you know, heartfelt moments that I really liked.
Yeah, and then it it introduces Shanks, Lucky Roo, and what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
How do you feel about Romance Dawn?
Ben Beckman. Kid Luffy's pretty funny because he like stabs himself with a knife in his eye. Yeah, there's some pretty good. There's some good moments actually in that. Then it's Shanks fights the bandit. Then we get introduced to the Sea King. Um, I'd say I think B tier is fine. I'm sure we'll change it as we go on.
Yeah,
Yeah, B tier is
yeah.
fine. Fine for me. It's a really I think it's actually a really good introduction, honestly. All right, Orange Town. Introduction of Buggy. Honestly, it's kind of weak. I'm gonna say C. Like Buggy is a meme,
Yeah,
but I mean the. Do you remember the dog
also,
with the dog at the dog
I
store?
remember. Yeah, I remember the dog that Luffy beat up because Luffy's unhinged.
Yeah, like the dog owner. The I don't know.
I think it I think it tries to make me feel bad for the dog and the dog owner, but I just don't care about the dog or the dog owner. Like at all.
Yeah, it was pretty weak. Yeah, I think Orange Town C tier. I mean, it's not terrible because it introduces Buggy and we get more characterization with Nami and stuff like that. But it's
Yeah,
not really
also
that
mega
great.
foreshadowing.
I mean, there's not. I mean, I guess it does connect Buggy to Shanks. It's C
Yeah, but
tier. It's C
I'll just
tier.
keep it down there.
All right, Syrup Village
Oh, A tier.
with
No, wait, no,
Usopp's
no, 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 no,
introduction.
no. That's no, 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 no. That's a solid
Psych.
B. I thought
Bob was
I
like,
thought
it's going A tier. Nah.
I
I
would
think it's
put
kind
it
of.
in
I
D
think it's
though.
dog. I think it's dog.
You
Sure, they
think
get.
it's dog?
I guess they get the Mary. They do get Mary, but I don't.
No,
I didn't really like Clawhador and the whole Butler thing. I thought it kind of dragged.
yeah, but we get the goat Usopp here. Usopp's introduction.
Okay, we'll put it in C.
Okay.
I mean, D has to be like dog. I don't know. I don't really care for Syrup Village.
But
Baratier. Okay. So I think it's A tier for a lot of reasons, and the major one is the introduction to Sanji and him starving on that island with Zeph. And I think that is a amazing backstory, and it's also very dark and depressing, which is perfect because Bob is broken and Sanji was pretty broken after that.
that messed Sanji up.
So I think Baratier's A tier for that, and it not only is it that good, but then you also have Hawkeye's introduction, and we get to
Oh
see how
yeah, Hawkeye
broken a
was
top
awesome.
tier is. And
Yeah.
there's a shitload of foreshadowing. So bravo. I think that one is our first A tier. Arlong Park, another
S
A
tier.
tier.
Mm,
I think it's A.
I would put it in S.
You think it's you think it's S? Okay, well let me think here. Yeah, it does give us that iconic moment. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, with Nami, with
I think
Arlong,
I think this
and
really like
Luffy
made
slowly
me like
walking up to
actually want
her.
to watch it.
Sorry, go
Then
ahead.
you have the whole group moment of Luffy, Sanji, Usopp, and Zoro walking up to the Arlong Park and getting ready to square up. That moment's iconic. That's iconic.
Yeah. You're right. And when Nami is like stabbing herself with a knife, and she's like screaming Arlong, and then Luffy like, slowly walks up and grabs the knife off of her, and then puts his hat on her head.
Luffy. What do you want? You don't know anything about this. You don't know what's been happening on this island for the past 8 years.
Nope, I don't.
This has nothing to do with you. I told you to leave this place.
Yep, you sure did.
Help me.
Of course. That's what friends do. He's gonna pay!
When she says "help me," yeah. That's. Oh man, that arc didn't have to go that hard. Yeah, that's
And Luffy
definitely
was
S tier.
struggling the whole time. Like Luffy almost like that introduced like how the whole Luffy will do anything for his friends, and he will just struggle and go through the ultimate pain.
Yes, yeah, and then he's like drowning at the bottom of the. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and then that part that's like, you know what people also don't talk about this arc is when Zoro's fighting Arlong, while Luffy's struggling to get his feet back because they're strapped to that stone pillar in the ocean floor, and and then Arlong grabs Zoro's like, and he like rips off his bandages. He's all like, "What am I looking at?"
So, that's it, huh? Way too easy. What's with all these bandages? Did you have a good fall? What's this scar? I can't believe he's breathing. How can he still be alive with a body like this? Is he dying already? Am I fighting a wounded man? Either way, he's about to die.
Am I looking at a dying man? And he's like in shock on how Zoro's even standing or breathing. Yeah, that part was pretty underrated too. Like he couldn't believe that Zoro was like alive still with those wounds. That was pretty cool. I love when the villain is like shocked by the like Zoro's wounds. I thought that was pretty wild. I was like, whoa, you actually get to see like one of the main villains like surprised he's alive. Okay, our first big S tier is Arlong Park, obviously. Logtown. Yeah, it's probably C tier.
What even happens in Longtown?
Zoro gets his new swords because they broke when he fought Mihawk. That's right. Luffy's father makes an appearance in that. And Smoker one-shots Luffy, and we get to see how Luffy's like weak to what was it called?
I think it was Sea Prism Stone.
Sea Prism Stone, yeah. So and then basically he just gets one-shotted by Smoker, and then Dragon saves his ass.
See you. You're not worth 30 million berries. Your luck's run out. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's you.
Man, that's all I really remember from that. Oh, I guess Buggy tries to execute Luffy on the platform, if I remember right.
Oh
And
yeah,
he,
that moment. That's where he announces that you're like, I'm gonna be king of the pirate.
yeah, that's right. I don't know. It can't be B tier because that's. I feel like that's being too generous.
Yeah. Also, I think this is like the only hardcore smokers like an actual threat.
But it does have the iconic moment where Zoro bets his arm or the sword on who has good luck because he picks that cursed sword, Katetsu the Third. Yeah, that was pretty iconic. But I don't know if it's good enough to be B tier because like I feel like it's gonna get really difficult once we get to Alabasta.
I can't sell it, you fool! Cause if something happens to you with that sword, the curse could come back to me!
Now don't be an idiot. Let him buy that sword, you old fool.
Don't hit me!
Well, we'll see. How about we find out which one is stronger? The sword's curse or my good luck?
No!
Stop it! You're gonna chop your arm off, you fool! Don't!
Because the arcs are gonna start actually being good. Not to say that Arlong Park and Baratie isn't. Okay, I think
Yeah.
we agree.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, Reverse Mountain. That was. Let's see if I remember what that was. That's not Chopper's. No, that's Drum Island. Okay, so Reverse Mountain's the whale. Laboon?
Oh, that one. Oh, Laboon.
Uh. Okay, look. If we're not counting before we meet Brook, because the arc is better once. The arc is C tier if we count when we get introduced to Brook. But when we don't know about Brook yet, I think it's kind of trash.
I mean, it's cool that One Piece can like bring back stuff like all the way from like past arcs and just always remember everything because everything is important. But without that context, it's kind of bad.
But like, here's my thing with it is like, what was like memorable about it?
I guess the whole up the waterfall down into the Grand Line,
I mean, maybe the
if we
first
count
time,
that.
maybe the first time I watched it, it was pretty hype. I don't know. I'm like so on it.
It's alright. I mean,
I say it's
I'm
D.
okay.
I think it's D. What do you think?
I mean, even the D tiers can be enjoyable, but it's I'll just keep it there.
Okay, Whiskey Peak. I'm gonna say C tier just based on memory, because this is when Zoro fights the 100 Men, and he gets to try out his new swords. This is where Luffy and Zoro actually 1v1, and the winner was Nami.
Save it!
It's C tier. I mean, nothing crazy happens. I guess we get more characterization with Vivi. We find out she's a princess in that arc, but like, it's definitely better than Reverse Mountain though. It is kind of
True.
funny though when you see Luffy and Zoro just one shot Mr. Seven. Is it Mr. Seven? I can't remember his. I don't actually remember what number he was. The guy that shoots boogers from his nose. And
At least
Wednesday with the kilo fruit. I don't even know if that's actually what it was called. She like jumps high in the air and then she slowly she falls like really fast and increases her weight. I don't
Oh, yeah, that
remember. I might be right. I might be wrong. I'm like 50-50 right now. I do remember Oh, we do get that iconic moment. We do get an iconic moment here with in the 4Kids. That is actually kind of funny. Luffy, good to see you, buddy. Oh, we'll have to edit that in. That's fine. We'll edit that in. Okay.
It's good to see you, buddy.
I think C tier's fine. Zoro does have that cool moment with Miss... Was it Miss Wednesday? Or Miss Thursday? The buff chick with the brass knuckles? She, like, tries to, like, deck him when he doesn't have a sword, and then Zoro just picks her up with one hand and, like, just crushes her skull. That was kind of good, I guess.
That's alright.
Taste my superhuman brass knuckles!
What's the matter, muscle woman? Didn't you want to pit your strength against mine? Well, I guess you lost. Is that all you can offer, Baroque Works? Because you're gonna need to do a lot better than that.
I'm gonna say C tier. I liked it more than Reverse Mountain. But like, if we count Brook, Reverse Mountain's probably C tier. But if we're not counting Brook right now, I think it's D. Okay, Little Garden. How do we feel about Little
It's
Garden?
C with context. Little Garden.
Oh, Little Garden had Mr. 3.
Oh, it did have Mr. 3 though.
Mr. 3,
I didn't
and then he has the candle fruit, I think. This is where Sanji becomes Mr. Prince for the first time. And this is where Zoro and Sanji have that dick measuring contest.
See, I told you mine was bigger than yours. I win!
You should look closer. My lizard is much bigger.
What? Are you blind or something? My rhino is obviously so much larger than your stupid lizard is!
It doesn't really matter. They both look yummy.
Just shut up, Luffy! Yours doesn't even have horns!
What does that have to do with anything?
Size! Yours is puny!
Children, how long are you going to fight?
What?
We don't
Have you
need
ever
all
had
of it
lizard?
anyway. Just cut up what we do need so we can get out of here already.
Right! Of course, Nami!
Oh my god. And then we do get to see the Giants brawl. Dory and Bragi. I mean, I'm gonna say C. There's nothing like crazy, but I
That's
wouldn't say
mind-blowing.
it's terrible. Now, Drum Island. Okay, well, I mean, sorry. How do we feel about Little Garden? I can't really think of anything else.
No.
Wait. In Little Garden, Zoro tries to cut off his own legs because he's being stuck to the candle wax machine thing.
Oh, actually, that I remember in that arc. I might have to move it up to. No, it's not. I can't move it up for that one bit of you're gonna die in that pose. You sort of posed with me.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. It's C tier. It's C tier. Come on. There were some pretty good moments.
Only way to get us out of this situation. Are you in or out?
Are you insane? No way! Even if you get down from here, you won't get far without legs!
There's no way to know for sure until we try. So are you saying you'd rather just sit here and die? Why should we make it easy for those guys to kill us? Dying quietly without a struggle doesn't make you any less dead, right?
The girl was right. This guy's insane.
He's bluffing. There's no way he would do something as crazy as that. He's just trying to act tough so his friends will feel better.
That runt's got spirit. I'll give him that.
I plan to win.
Who are these people? They're completely nuts.
What kind of man is he? And why? Why do I feel like I've seen that look somewhere before?
Princess Vivi, sometimes it takes more strength to live than to die.
Wait! I'll fight with you!
What?
You're an accomplice!
Yeah, that's just free time skip being funny.
Yeah. I
That's how
think
you
we're
gonna
good.
die.
Yeah. I mean, I would put it D, but I mean, there is some goofy moments in there. Man, I kind of miss old One Piece. I kind of miss some of these. Like even the worst arcs of pre-time skip were at least funny.
Yeah, they all. I don't know what happens with One Piece's humor. It just gone down. Maybe
Yeah,
not the
it's because they have to
toilet,
be
but
serious in time skip, and I get it. From a story perspective, it makes sense.
yeah, but I kind of miss kind of not Saturday morning, but kind of Saturday morning cartoon goofiness
Yeah,
in
that's
One Piece.
true. Okay. How do we feel about Drum Island?
Drum Island.
I'm gonna say B tier.
Was that like Chopper?
Yeah, it's
No.
Chopper's introduction. I'm gonna say B tier because there, not only is there some really funny moments, but there's also some really like iconic moments too. Like Horlek? I don't even know if I'm saying that guy's name, but him dying was pretty special. Like he kind of went out like a man, and I kind of think that's pretty Chad. And then
Yeah,
Chopper
and I like
killing him
a vibe.
by thinking that he was getting medicine to save him. And then what was it? What was her name? Oh God, I'm going off memory here. I can't remember her name, but she's like the older lady that's like considered a witch. I forgot what her name was. Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, she was basically telling Chopper that there's some diseases and illnesses you can't cure. Yeah, that was pretty intense. And Wapol is such a garbage villain, and Luffy just decks him. And then we get to find out how cool Chopper's abilities are. I think it's B tier. I like it.
Back when like Chopper
The
was
rumble
cool.
balls, yeah, and then he can scan weak points. God damn, Chopper. Remember when Chopper wasn't a fucking mascot and he actually was a member of the crew? Yeah, good times.
Chopper actually, did stuff.
Damn it, that arc was okay. I'm saying B tier. I feel like it doesn't need to go lower. It's actually pretty good.
別に逃げてたわけじゃないさ。お前の弱点を見てたんだ。何？これで終わりさ。ストップ！俺を見ていたんだ。それがどうした？この俺に資格などない。攻撃もできねえ変形バカが終わるのはお前の方さ。見えた。
It tickles the balls for what's to come.
I've never heard anyone say that in my entire life.
Okay, well, I guess first time for everybody. Okay, I think B tier is agreeable.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Alabasta, I think is S tier. I think it's nostalgia. I think it's nostalgia.
I would put it in A.
You
But
put
it's
it A?
really good.
I say it's S tier because everybody gets a fight. Everyone gets to take a fight. Even the side characters like Usopp and Chopper team up.
I won't call Usopp and
Like they get
Chopper's
action
side
pieces. Robin, excuse me. Nami gets like fight like one of the big one, like one of the like more powerful like members. That was pretty cool. And then she uses the tornado tempo that Usopp built her. Like I just think it's cool that Usopp builds Nami a weapon and she takes out a member of the Baroque Works. Like even the side characters get like their dues and get to fight. We haven't seen Nami do much yet, and I feel like that was her first big fight. And I feel like the pacing's actually not terrible. And even the filler in Alabasta was pretty entertaining. I mean, we got more screen time with Ace. And then Ace fighting Smoker was cool. I don't know. I think it's S tier. And Crocodile is
Yeah.
such a cool villain.
Also, you got that pervert camel, pervert camel, pervert
Yeah,
camel.
yeah. That's true.
What's the deal with the camel?
I don't know. It was getting eaten by the mystery plants while I was chasing those birds. It's obviously not a wild camel.
No, not with a saddle and bridle.
Yeah, it is you! Really? Good for you! Wait, so you guys know each other? Uh-huh. He gave me a ride when I escaped from Kateria.
He's a passenger-carrying camel. That's sure gonna make things a lot easier.
Yeah, that ought to be a real help. It looks like he could carry two.
Camels do go hand in hand with deserts.
Great, I'll take the first shift. Ow! I'm a freedom-loving, hard-boiled yet compassionate son of the desert. I'm very grateful to you for having helped me out of that jam back there. And I'll be glad to give some of you a ride, but I'm afraid I don't accept male passengers.
At least I'll tell for a ride.
I'm too macho.
I ought to punch you in the knuckle.
I'm so sorry that my crewmates are a bunch of ill-bred louts. Now, what should we call you, you great big precious camel, you?
Idiot! Moron! Doofus!
Eyelash it is, then.
How'd you arrive at that?
Okay, climb on, Vivi.
No, I'm fine. I can still walk. Thanks.
Just get on.
Pervert camel. Pervert camel. Pervert camel.
And then the bath scene with the oh my god. It's funny. And then, well, we can't leave out, you know, the iconic where Zoro's the first member to use hockey in the group. When he fights Mr. One.
No, Alabasta can go in S.
I think it's S tier because everybody got a fight. Everybody gets to throw hands. Everybody does something. And the iconic part at the end where they both put their arms up. And Vivi is such a man. Man, it's too good. It's too good of an arc. It's definitely in my top 10 arcs. Top 5 even maybe. Might actually be a top 5 arc. Alright, I think we agree with Alabasta. It's too good.
Yeah.
Jaya? I mean, this is where Luffy beats the shit out of Bellamy. So I mean, that part was cool. I don't know if it's higher than C, though. How do you feel about it?
It's Jaya.
I mean, they find out that there's an island in the sky, so I mean, I
Oh
mean, I
yeah, the
guess we get
people don't
introduced to
believe.
Blackbeard, and there's that
That's like
iconic
pretty.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was basically gonna say what you were saying. How the iconic dichotomy of Blackbeard and Luffy being, you know, polar opposites, but the same in the same silly ways.
Yeah.
Most innocuous character ever who has a mild disagreement turns out to be the main villain of the show.
True.
If if Luffy just took him out
Oh yeah,
there,
with the
none of this would
pies.
have happened.
Oh, you're right, because Luffy in the bar did nothing, which caused the main. Oh my god, I never. Wow. That's actually pretty rad. That's right, because they get in that fight with Bellamy in the bar and they do nothing. Him and Zoro do nothing and they get beat up for it. And then him doing nothing causes Blackbeard because he doesn't fight. Oh, wow. And then Blackbeard has that iconic speech where he's eating the pies and he says, "Dreams never die." I can't remember if that's exactly what he said.
The dreams of pirates will never end.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched One Piece. I read the I think I read the manga like I think last year. Yeah, I read like the first 10 volumes last year. I think it's C tier. Although I would yeah. I mean that punch on Bellamy was pretty good though.
So long, Straw Hat!
True.
Alright, Skypiea. I should read it again. I should watch it again. I'm gonna say B tier.
I really like Skypiea.
Ooh, okay. Where do you think it should go? A?
I think it should go in A.
A? Wow, okay.
Because, like, this is like, you know, the classic Inaru.
Oh, yeah. And he
Inaru
looks
was
like
just
Eminem.
Yeah, and the iconic shocked face that made me bawl laughing when I saw it when he's able to Luffy's able to first touch him and like he is so shocked and then the camera pans to his face that he's so unbelievably shocked. That is the most emotion
you're
that he
right.
felt in his entire life.
落ち着けひとまず私の体に物理的攻撃は効かんのだ考えればこんな正解の猿いる
完全に雷の力が無効化してる。
Oh, and then we have that iconic moment where, what was it? Zoro does that Tarzan thing when he rolls on the vine, or he swings on the vines. Oh, I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, he does the little Tarzan thing.
それは何？言う決まりなの？
ロビンすげえ
Then Zoro's when Nami fails is like, you should have done the oh, that's what you should have done.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. Then they have that
That, like-
huge. I remember that huge bonfire they have in the sky, where it does the foreshadowing for what Luffy ends up being able to do with his Devil Fruit, like way later in Wano. There's a huge like foreshadowing. If you take the foreshadowing out, I think it's B tier, but you think it's A, huh? Okay.
I think it's A because I think the arc is like really funny, except like Chopper's bitch. I think Chopper did.
Robin does throw hands in this arc. Yeah, you might be onto something. She does actually fight in this arc.
And I
do
think
remember that.
I think this is where Usopp and Nami's dynamic peaks. It's still good throughout pre-time skip, but I think this is where it peaks. Where like he,
Yeah.
he goes up to rescue Nami, looks out the door, then immediately closes the door and like, nope, nope. Like Nami, you save me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm scared. They're both scared. So scared. He's like immediately out.
All right, A tier is fair. Oh yeah, then we find out that Luffy and Eneru are naturally polar opposites because he has a rubber and he has the lightning fruit. Luffy's a hard
Yeah.
counter. That's right. Luffy's a natural hard counter to Eneru.
Oh yeah, and there's also the thing where Luffy just fully forgets and just becomes brainless to dodge Inuru's attacks. And he gets back that stupid face. And since and it Luffy doesn't know what he's doing, and Eneru can't know what Luffy's doing because Luffy doesn't know what he's doing.
ゴムゴムの何やってんのルフィ
This is also the arc, if I remember right, that Zoro learns how to use flying slash attacks. 180-pound Phoenix! I do remember that. There's some cool side characters in Skypiea too, if I remember right. The Waiver. I remember there being some cool like things that Nami learns how to ride the Waiver. Do you remember that? Then Luffy with the giant bell on his arm, dragging it around.
Luffy's just horribly jealous of Nami the whole time.
Then he gets eaten by that giant snake. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
he has no idea.
Wasn't there
being eaten by a
treasure
snake.
inside the snake? Remember, wasn't there gold inside the giant snake, or like a city? Was that filler?
Oh, there was. I think there was ruins inside the snake.
Yeah,
That
God, there was
snake
some
ate.
weird crap in there too. All right, I agree. It's probably A tier. Oh yeah, then we learned more about the poneglyphs. Yeah, all right.
I think it's one of the funniest arcs in One Piece.
Okay, so this is one of the worst arcs in the entire series. And then obviously for clickbait, we'll put it in S tier. But, I mean, personally, like, I absolutely despise this arc. I can't tell you anything about it that I like, and the fact that it's canon hurts my soul. I'm actually salty about it. How do we go from such good arcs to such bad ones? How does Bob feel about Long Ring, Long Land?
Was that Foxy? Oh,
yeah,
what?
I mean, it gave us Afro Luffy, but like, come on, dude, that's like it.
Oh yeah, but this guy we must mostly waste our time just for because filler.
It's not filler though; it's actually in the manga.
Filler can still be manga stuff.
But
Like,
it's canon, and to me, that like, I don't know how. I mean, Oda's a god at writing, but man, I hate to say it, but that arc is so bad.
It kind of goes in F tier.
But at least we
Goes in
know
F
what Davy back fights are.
I mean, why do we have to know what a Davy back fight is though? Who really cares what a
Okay,
Davy
you know
back
what?
fight
I'm
is?
putting Reverse Mountain in C because this is like painful.
I think if we make a new tier, just F, then just put.
Okay,
back
water.
from
I
us.
think we can agree that Long Ring Long is bad. I don't need to elaborate.
Yeah.
Water 7. I mean, okay. I think it's B tier. but it might be A. I have to think about it. I'm gonna just put it in B because I actually have to think about this.
Was it
So Usopp leaves the crew. Luffy and Usopp get into a fight because they have to abandon ship because the Mary is falling apart. And you know what? I think it's A tier because there's a lot of drama. We learned about the train. We learned about Frankie. Damn, a lot of shit to unpack in Water 7.
It's really dramatic.
I think
really
it's
dramatic arc.
it's when Oda starts to really know what he's doing. I think Water 7 is the first real arc that sets up when One Piece is like one of the best shows ever made. I think it's the start of when One Piece becomes, and Oda finds his formula and he just knows what One Piece is. And I think that's the best way to describe Water 7. It's got drama, it sets up everything, there's a lot of foreshadowing. Oh wait, no, that's Enies Lobby. Or no, that's post Enies Lobby. Okay, no. Water 7 had the train introduction, if I remember right. We learned more. We learned about what's his name that built the Pirate King ship. I forgot. Oh man, I can't remember characters' names right now. It's been so long. God, what was his name? He teaches Frankie how to build the ship. And teaches him how to, build and take apart ships.
Oh yeah, the fish man.
Man, what was his name, dude? I can't remember. Anyway, I think it's A tier, and it might even be S, but I'm just going with A on memory.
It does bring the goat Frankie into the series.
Robin leaves the crew. There's so much drama, and the stakes become really high. And then Luffy and Zoro fight that tsunami. Because they're racing after Robin to go save her. So, I mean, that... Yeah, I think it's A tier. Damn, that's a good arc. That is a really good arc.
And I really like Sniper King.
It really does kick in. I think we agree with A tier.
Yeah.
Now, Annie's Lobby to me was so hype back in 2011 when I was binging this on my crappy laptop that I fried with viruses on Kiss Anime back in the day. So to me, nostalgia carries it. I don't know if it's still S tier today, but going from pure nostalgia, it's 100% S tier. In fact, it's probably triple S tier if I could do it.
Enies Lobby.
How does Bob feel about Enies Lobby?
It's iconic. It's number 3 is like my goats. One of my favorite characters. Defining arc. He carries the whole entire arc on his back basically. And the civilization in the prison, and it's a massive super jail. If you ever watch that show, it's a super jail.
Oh no, you're thinking of Impel Down. Enies Lobby is when they go save Robin from the Marines. And Usopp shoots down the flag, or sorry, Sniper King shoots down the flag. And Luffy fights the pigeon guy.
Oops. How embarrassing of me. Yeah, it's still nice.
I was like, hey, wait a sec. Enies Lobby is where Zoro fights the Giraffe Man. Luffy fights the funny dude with the pigeon guy. He's
this arc is
Rob
where,
Lucci. There we go.
This arc is where Chopper turns into a giant kaiju
Monster.
Titan Chopper. And it looks super
He like
cool and sick.
ODs on his rumble balls. He ODs on his balls. Oh my god. I mean, there's so many iconic moments in Enies Lobby. I mean, damn, dude. This is where the fights, I feel like, start to really, really come into their own, too. Sanji has that awesome moment where he learns how to do Diablo Jambe. If I'm probably butchering that, but that was really hype. Zoro. Does his Asura technique. Luffy literally just annihilates what's his name with the Door fruit. Bluno? Yeah, this is where like Luffy speed blitzes Bluno.
避ける隙を与えるだけだ。よく狙って当ててみろ。全く見えん。
Oh man, dude, it's so hype. Holy shit, dude. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Yeah, Eddie's Lobby's S tier. I feel like there doesn't need to be... I don't think we need to elaborate. And then Robin does that I want to live moment. Oh my god. S tier. Moving on. Post Eddie's Lobby.
What happens post Eddie's Lobby?
I want to say B tier because we find out that Garp is Luffy's grandpa and Luffy's related to the hero of the Marines. We get that information in this arc. And that was, by the way, this was a big deal back in 2011. Post Eddie's Lobby, I mean, dude, this was a really big reveal back then. So trying to take away nostalgia from this arc, it might only be C tier, but because my nostalgia is like hard, I'm gonna say B.
Yeah, we also see
Zoro also loses his sword and he has to get a replacement, so he's down to 2 swords because he loses Yubashiri to the dude with the what's it called, rust fruit. So he loses one of his swords in post Enies Lobby. Or was that Enies Lobby? Oh shit, I don't remember. Fuck. I just know that he loses one of his swords and he does like a prayer or something. I remember that part. Let me get introduced. Oh, Kobe in what's his name? Helmeppo return in this arc. And we get to see how far they've come. And Luffy and Zoro just one-shot him. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, there was it might only be C tier. I'm thinking more C. I want to put it B because of nostalgia, but I think it's only C tier. They do bury wait, no, they bury the ship. Mary.
Oh yeah, that one was that moment was...
I'm leaning towards high B, high C. I'm gonna say it's the top of C. I'm gonna say it's the best arc on C tier. Okay, do we agree with that?
Yeah, we agree.
Okay, Thriller Bark. Now, again, nostalgia is gonna play a huge factor in it for me because you had to have been there when it was like when this arc, when we were watching it week to week. back in the day, we actually all thought Zoro died, and nothing happened moment. We back then we didn't know he was gonna live, because you had to wait a week to know what happened. And I remember talking about it, saying that, oh yeah, Zoro dies. You know what I mean? Like it was like a moment where maybe it's a B tier arc, but my nostalgia wants to put it in A, because Nothing Happened was just such a special moment in my nostalgia with One Piece. But how about you, Bob?
I really like Thriller Bark, but the villain is so annoying every time he's on screen. It makes me want to rip my ears out every time Mr. Mr. Dead. What was it? What was his laugh again? Not Dead It. No, Deadashi. The Deadashi laugh made me cry. The other, whatever, the vampire dude's
Moira.
laugh. That guy.
Gecko Moira. Yeah.
That guy make me want to rip my ears out. I hated that guy every time he was on screen, and he shows up a lot. He can.
But we do get that iconic moment where Luffy grabs the zombie and throws him back in his grave. Okay, it's probably B tier, but I think it's the top of B for me. Then I want to put it in A because of nostalgia, but going from what Bob's saying, what do you think, Bob? Do you think it's a B tier? Or do you think it's lower?
I think it's B.
Okay. Do you want to put it?
It's an old man with serious injuries.
That's a zombie, Luffy. I don't know. I think it's funny. I mean, what was her name? What's the ghost girl's name? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, Perona.
Oh, she's so fucking hot. She's definitely one of the baddies.
Oh yeah, she also made everyone depressed.
She makes everyone depressed. I mean, I think the comedy is pretty solid in Thriller Bark. And we find more about Brook and his backstory. I want to put it in A, but it's probably just B tier.
It's B, honestly.
Sabaody, now that S tier. Sabaody. Holy shit, is this a good arc? Damn. This arc was huge back in the day. Even if I take nostalgia out, this arc was just awesome, dude. You know, you had Kid, you had Killer, you had the introduction of Law, you had freaking the Admiral, Kizaru just shitting on everyone. And then we got to see Rayleigh pop in, and the Straw Hats get separated, and damn, bro, there's too much to say. It's S tier. How does Bob feel?
Yeah, it's S.
You agree? It was so hype. And then Luffy punching the concealed dragon or whatever, because racism is so huge, and the slaves, and damn, dude, I don't know. S tier. That punch is still sick even today.
Now you're annoying me too.
The punch for racism.
And it was Hachi, and then Nami forgave him because, oh my god, yeah. I mean, S tier. S tier. Okay, Amazon Lily. This is where Luffy goes to the Amazon of women. If
Oh yeah.
I think it's
It's
top of
it's
C
it's
maybe.
it's
Because I mean, Boa Hancock is pretty hot, but like, I mean, there's some funny moments, but like, I don't think it. I mean, it's better than Orange Town. It's better than Syrup Village. Is it better than Post? Yeah. No.
yeah, but I really don't care about the
And then Boa Hancock like
Amazon.
falls in love with Luffy, and then there's the funny moment where they go, Luffy's got like a schwang and balls, and they're like, "What's that?" And he's like, "That's the family jewels," and then their eyes light up. I don't know. It's funny.
Oh,
But...
no, I didn't.
Pardon me for asking, but before you get dressed, could you please tell us what's in that little bag that's in between your legs there?
Bag? Come on. You don't know what those are? What a weirdo. These are my family jewels.
They're jewels?
Jewels, huh?
Family jewels.
How fascinating.
Bizarre.
Interesting. A bag of jewels.
I can't see them! Scoot over, Margaret!
Oh, sorry.
Your notebook's in the way.
Oops. So what are these jewels?
It's my treasure. That's why I always gotta keep them safe.
Treasure? To think the men have such an incredible secret.
Family jewels? I wish I had some too!
Then could you please take them out? We'd just like to hold them for a second.
Are you nuts? You kill me! Not a chance!
Very, very funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's kind of funny. It's C tier. It's C.
Eh.
Bohawk falls in love with Luffy, which sets up Impel Down. Impel Down! Do you agree with C tier?
Yeah, we agree. See
Amazon?
to it
Okay.
Amazon.
Okay, Impel Down, I want to say is really tempted to put an S. I really liked Impel Down. Yeah, Impel Down was good. And hear me out. The reason I think Impel Down is good is because we get a lot of returning characters, and it's funny as balls. And Bon Clay is just a MVP in this arc, dude.
True. Bon boy.
It's so hype. I can't even tell you how good this arc. I mean, Crocodile is just so sick. I mean, Oda found a way to make a character that shouldn't. He was so OP in Alabasta, and then like I don't even know how he wrote. I don't know how he wrote that in there. I don't know. I don't know how he made Crocodile relevant, but he did, and I mean he was kind of weak. So he lost to Luffy before Gear's second even, but that's besides the point. I think it's S tier because there's just too hype. It's too hype. I mean, it was just too hype. Even nostalgia. If I take that away, it's too hype. There's too much cool shit in that.
Impel Down's classic.
And you know all the 5 levels in jail, and then Luffy does the riot, and Buggy. Buggy's so funny in that. Oh my god. And put down S tier. And then Buggy gets all the freaking weak freaking prisoners to follow him, and they worship him. Oh my god, yes, S tier, S tier. And then Bon Clay freaking just being a Chad the whole. Oh my god. All right.
Then
all right.
he sacrificed himself.
So good, so good. Marineford. I mean, I want to say S tier because nostalgia, but I don't know if it's S tier. How does Bob feel? Is it S tier?
Marineford. I mean, it's awesome. Believe me, it's awesome. You got Ace being a donut.
Yeah, maybe it is S tier.
I won't call it S tier though.
You don't think Marineford's S tier? Okay.
It's really good, but it's like mostly Luffy just running up to a thing.
I will say there's a
Not
lot
good,
of
right?
running around in Marineford. which drags. And I feel like the anime kind of like had to do this because it was too close to the manga. But we get to see a lot of characters duking it out. I mean, Crocodile throws hands with Whitebeard, Akainu, Doflamingo, and then he delays Ace's execution, and then, Luffy's fucking, like, just abusing his Gear Second to the point where he's, like, killing himself. And then, what was his name? What is that dude's name that can turn people from boys to girls? And girls to boys? He keeps, like, injecting him with adrenaline to keep him running.
Oh yeah, them. I love them.
I forgot what that dude's name was. Straw Boy. There's so many. Oh my god. Then Whitebeard doing the Quake fruit and wreaking havoc, and then Whitebeard rampaging when he sees Ace die, and he just beats the living crap out of Aka. Man, dude, I wanna. And then
Also,
Shank showing up stops the war, and Kobe tells Aka, to stop killing and fighting, and
You got the One Piece's real scene too.
Then we get One Piece's real. Are we sure it's not S tier?
No, put it in S.
Don't put it? Really?
No, put it in S.
Oh, put it in S. Okay. Yeah, that's really hard. There's just too much iconic, and then my nostalgia is just so goddamn high. All right, post-war. Probably C tier because not much really happens in post-war.
It's just a lot of training.
Everybody finds out that Luffy lost his brother Ace, and they all train. Zoro sucks up to Mihawk and asks him to train him. Nami learns about the weather. Usopp gets fat. I'm trying to remember what else happens. Luffy does a prayer, I think, for people at Marineford. They do a funeral for Whitebeard. Oh, and Marineford, I do remember Blackbeard makes that appearance too, and he steals Whitebeard's Devil Fruit. I forgot to mention that, but in post-war, I think it's just the setup, the training arc.
Yeah, it's just mostly training, mostly setting up that.
Post-war is probably behind Amazon Lily for me, probably. Okay. Agreed?
Agreed.
Return to Sabaody. So this is after the time skip, so we kind of... I feel like this just shows what the Straw Hats can do. I'm going to say it's the bottom of B tier, because it's cool and it's hype. And we get to see, the Straw Hats, Zoro's able to cut down ship galleons, and Luffy's able to one-shot the pacifistas, and everyone's kind of like leveled up and stuff. But I feel like nothing really. Then we get the fake Straw Hats. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's okay.
Chopper shows how much he's downgraded.
Maybe it might be worse than post. So, it's definitely better than Syrup Village, but it's better than post-war. It's better than Amazon Lily. Maybe it's the top of C? Or do you think it's bottom of B? Bottom of B, maybe?
Yeah, bottom of B, because the one-shotting of pacifistas was really cool.
True. Alright, how do we feel about Fishman Island?
Oh, Fishman. It's like...
I think it's kind of bad, but the subject matter is pretty entertaining. I mean, Howdy Jones is such a stupid villain.
I hated the big mermaid. She was really annoying.
I don't know. I personally, I didn't really like Fishman Island at all.
Then Oda just decided to write Sanji out of the story for a bit.
I think Fishman Island's freaking trash.
It,
Like I don't know.
it
I
def-
didn't like. I like that it tackles racism and stuff like that, and we learned about Fisher Tiger and that like there's some really cool stuff in there, but like I just didn't like the arc, honestly. I didn't like that
it
one.
just-
How do you feel
it was
about
kind
it?
of like it tackles more indigenous people, I think, and it's but that was like not even was it Fishman who did it? No, it's not even Fishman Island who tackled it. It was like the other. It was the other one. So it was Water 7 that tackled that serious stuff. No, no, it wasn't. I'm being an idiot. But whatever. It just I don't like how Sanji was obviously written out of the story. It's it was just not it's not good. It's I I don't like it.
All right, agreed. Is it
Agreed.
where would you put it in C tier? Do you think it's fine where it's at? Is it better than Syrup Village?
It's better than City Village. No, 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 no. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's better than Orange Town, that's for sure. Orange Town was really boring.
Yeah.
Okay, Punk Hazard.
I think it like it
It's
drags a
better
little.
than Drum Island, but I don't know if it's better than Romance Dawn. Punk Hazard is kind of bad.
Um,
We
I think
get
it drags a little though. I think it drags, but it's I don't I warmed up to it and kind of just eventually started liking the villain.
I think Punk Hazard is kind of bad. Although Caesar Clown does have a pretty funny laugh. I remember watching it week to week, and I remember Punk Hazard was a snail fest.
Yeah, I can also I kind of like the whole like he's the worst. He's kind of like one of the most evil villains because he just straight up just kidnaps children.
Yeah, he
Uses
did
them.
kidnap children and do experiments on with devil fruits, which is like totally Nazi stuff.
Wait, I don't think you can say that. No, whatever. You can say whatever you want. It's not my channel. Uh,
Well, he does some dark things, to say the least. So
he does not care about anyone. He will use anyone. He's just evil. He will kidnap children. He will do whatever it takes for him to pursue his research, and like he's like betrayed his own colleagues because he thought his method was just better. He's kind of just the worst, but I began liking him because he's began this. That's not even this arc yet though, but he just sits on the ship.
we do get a cool moment with Sanji when he fights what's that guy's name? That uses the bamboo weapon and he has full body hockey, armament hockey. I forgot what his name was. He's like one of the bigger top tiers in then Dolphy's crew. Why can't I remember his name? It's been so many years since I watched Punk Hazard. Last time I watched Punk Hazard was probably 2013. I haven't watched some of these arcs since like goddamn right out of high school. So like 12, 13 years ago. From my memory, Punk Hazard was painful to get through in the anime. There's a couple cool moments.
Oh yeah, it does.
Devil Fruit is pretty hype. We find out he's a warlord. So, I mean,
It does introduce that samurai guy in his
it's
son.
it's probably no. I think Thriller Bark's better, personally. It's better than Romance Dawn because the hype moments are pretty hype in Punk Hazard. I'm putting it in B tier. I think it's better than Romance Dawn, but not by much. Law does
Yeah.
do that sick move on why can't I remember that guy's name? It's been too long. His room is pretty hype, where he covers the whole island. And he cuts that dude in half. That was pretty hype. Zoro scaring Monet. Is it Monet? The snow chick with the bird wings. Because she thought Zoro wouldn't cut her because she was a girl, and then Zoro didn't use hockey and just scared the crap out of her. I do remember that being pretty cool and pretty hype. Then Toshigi or whatever, she ends up finishing her off, I think. Maybe not. No, because Doflamingo just kills everybody on the island anyway. Because he blows up the island, right? I actually can't remember.
I do like how Smoker's here.
And then Smoker
Even though
just... Oh yeah, he gets the living crap beat out of him. By Doflamingo. And then Aokiji saved him? Was it Aokiji? I think Aokiji saved Smoker. And then we get to see just how powerful the Straw Hats have become. Yeah, yeah, Punk Hazard's behind Thriller Bark for me. But not by much. In fact, they're kind of even, personally. But I think I like Thriller Bark's comedy more.
Punk Hazard doesn't have the man with serious injuries.
Alright, we agree?
Agreed.
Now, Dressrosa for me, I actually really don't like. But maybe Bob can help on this one.
Dressrosa. This is like, I think this is like the final arc I watched. I'm not even like fully through it yet. It's like...
What would you rate it so far?
It's pretty good. I like Usopp's being worshipped for doing absolutely nothing.
Luigi,
While he's
yeah,
knocked
I
out.
think that's like a reference to Luigi wins doing absolutely nothing. Yeah.
And he's being dragged to a war that he doesn't want to do, and he can barely breathe.
I think this is Oda's most ambitious arc at the time. But in the anime, when I was watching it weekly, it was unbearable, so I'm kind of biased. But if I want to take the bias aside, which is really hard to do, and I don't think I can. Plus, Bob hasn't... This is as far as Bob's gotten, so... I want to... I'll put it in, like, the middle of B. I think it's better than Drum Island, but man, the pacing in anime when I was during the weekly days back in 2013 when I was watching One Piece bi-weekly before I just quit altogether and started reading the manga for a long time. It's painful. It is it was pure agony, and I want to put it like lower, but I'm trying to be fair here. So, in the manga, it's I can stomach it. But in the anime, I can't do the anime and Dressrosa. It was so painful. It just dragged. It dragged so hard. But we do get some cool moments. You know, Luffy's Gear 4. Oh shit, that might be a spoiler. But you do get some pretty iconic moments though. I think I spoiled it for Bob though.
You did, but
Oops.
it's okay. Well, I'm in a One Piece video. We're gonna talk about the rest. You're gonna talk about the rest of your arcs because I haven't watched them.
I'll just rate them and then I won't. I'll just have to leave it alone at that point. I won't really. I'm not gonna say much after this because obviously we'll have to come back to this, but I'm just gonna put it in the middle of B for now. Because there was a lot of really cool moments in Dressrosa, and I don't think it's the worst arc. I think the worst is Long Read Long Land. I'm just kind of bitter.
I think Doflamingo's like a really cool villain though.
That's why I said the highs are high, but the lows are freaking low. And I think middle of B tier sounds fair.
Yeah,
is it better than Punk Hazard? Yes. There.
I don't think it's better than Punk Hazard.
I think Dressrosa is better than Punk Hazard.
It's funnier than Punk Hazard.
So for me, Zoe, I won't elaborate too much. I think Zoe is like, it's better than Amazon Lily. It's better than it's the top of C for me. Whole Cake Island. I like basically slept through this arc. It's bottom of B. Reverie was cool. I can't elaborate too much because I almost spoiled it for Bob. Reverie's cool. To me, it's better than Whole Cake. Wano is like high A.
I'll mute myself so you can. I mean, I'll deafen myself so you can properly rate them. Let me just.
Okay, all right.
Where's the mute? Where's the mute button?
I'll just send you a message when I'm done.
Deafen.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Rad.
I'll just text you when I'm done. Okay. Reverie, Whole Cake. So okay. So I have kind of a vendetta against Dressrosa. I want to be fair because in the manga it's tolerable and there's a lot of iconic moments. Fujitora is cool. Gear 4 was really fun. Zoro doing 3,000 Worlds again was cool on Pika. I mean, there's just so the highs are high, but man, the lows are low for me. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle of B. I think that's just where I'm gonna leave it alone. As for Zoe, I mean, the introduction of Jack was cool. The Meeks, was it the Meeks? The Tentadas and Dress. Oh my god. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just leaving Dressrosa alone. Zoe with the Meeks, the night and day thing with the Meeks. I mean, it does set up Wano. I didn't really like Zoe. I'm gonna be honest. Whole Cake Island, man, dude, I like snooze through it. I'm not a Whole Cake Island enjoyer, but it's definitely the bottom of B. I mean, Rise, I mean, yeah, I mean, we do learn, I mean, it does set up Wano. Reverie, I'm gonna be honest, I barely remember Reverie. I actually barely remember Reverie. I don't really remember the Reverie, to be honest. I can't think right now. I'll put it... surely it was better than Dressrosa. But I don't even remember it. I remember Wano more than I remember Reverie. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on Reverie right now. Wano, I think Wano's A tier. It's long. It's a very long arc, but the hype moments are very, very hype. And there, I mean, Zoro when he fights Killer with the that was so cool. Oh my god. Definitely, I actually might put it in S tier. Roof Piece. Oh my. I'm gonna put it in S. I don't know. I think it's S tier. The hype moments are hype. It's long, but the hype moments are very hype. I haven't finished Egghead. I'm still pretty far behind. I haven't even started watching it yet. I actually might leave it alone because I haven't really actually done it. Oh shit. I haven't read it. I can't move it back for some reason. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's good. Bob can come back now. You can come back now, Bob. Alright, you can come back now.
Rat.
Okay, so I want to make some adjustments. Are we final on this tier list, or do you want to make a few adjustments? I can't rate Egghead because I haven't seen it. And it won't let me put this back for some reason, so... I haven't seen it. Can I make an adjustment? Why can't I? Okay. Do you want to make some adjustments?
No, it's fine.
Arlong Park might be A tier because if we're calling S the cream of the crop, I don't know if Arlong Park is cream of the crop. It's like very iconic and nostalgic, but is it cream of the crop?
I mean, you're putting Alabaster in this, and I mean, you can keep Alabaster.
Well, no,
there.
you have your say. So, do you want? Because I'm fine with it going to S. I just feel like if we're talking cream of the crop, I want S tiers to be S tier, you know? It's not slow. Okay, we'll put an S tier, because I do remember it moving pretty fast. Bellamere, you know, the backstory would not... Yeah, it's S. It's S.
It has like
who am I kidding?
some of the best pacing in One Piece.
It doesn't overstay its welcome either. And the animation is pretty good still to this day. And it's got that iconic wall. Yeah, S tier. Okay. Skypiea... I don't know. This looks good to me. I'll put Egghead. Well, I haven't seen it, so this is kind of tragic. I'll put Egghead at the top of B. Just even though I haven't seen it, there's just no way. I don't even remember Reverie, to be honest. I actually can't remember Reverie. It must have been really short.
I mean, Egghead must have some sick fights though. Maybe the fights.
And the animation is pretty damn good. Finally, Toei actually started stepping up during Wano. I'm gonna just say it's not as good as Thriller Bark because I haven't seen it, so I don't actually know. But I think Thriller Bark's like it's the best of the worst, if that makes sense. Because I mean, Kuma, we get introduced to Kuma. We get a lot of iconic moments. They fight warlords. Zoro nearly dies. He sacrifices himself. I mean, it's just so good. And then the parts that sucked were pretty bad. So I think that Thriller Bark's the best of the worst. I think that's the perfect middle spot where the best of the best are obviously better than this. So is Wano the best arc in One Piece? I'm gonna say no. What would you say is the best arc in One Piece? To me, I think it's probably Enies Lobby. Or Marineford. It's ooh.
I think Enies.
Enies Lobby. I'm gonna put Marineford second. Alabasta. I'm gonna say Wano's better than Alabasta. Wano's probably the best time skip arc we've ever had. There's just so much cool shit in Wano. There's just so many cool things happening in Wano. Saba Odie's better than Alabasta. Impel Down. Arlong Park's better than Impel Down, but not by much. It's better than Saba Odie. Arlong Park is the first true S tier. I think putting it above Saba Odie's fair. I think that's fair to me. Alabasta is it better than Impel Down? No. Is Saba Odie better than Impel Down? Yes. Yes, it is. Alabasta is the worst S tier. It's the weakest S tier. How do we feel about... Do you agree with this?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, because I know you haven't seen Wano yet, so... I think Wano's very long, though, but the highs are so high that it just... I feel like it just can't be... It's just fine. Skypiea, the top of A. Do we agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Skypiea is really fun. It's like almost an A tier.
Do
If it was
we?
more serious.
Do you feel Thriller Bark is better than Dressrosa so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel Punk Hazard is worse than Thriller Bark still? Do you want to? Do you think Thriller Bark's the best of the B tiers?
Yeah, Punk Hazard just drags.
Okay,
way
okay.
too
How
long.
about Return to Sabaody? Do you think that's fine? Do you see any adjustments?
It's fine.
Okay. How about C tier? Do you see anything that wants to be changed in here?
Nah, Orange Town's really boring.
All right. I think we're good.
I think post Syrup Village goes up.
You want to move it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think that's final. I think that's the one.
Rad.
Sweet. Well, thank you guys for watching the tier list. Oh boy, and editing this is going to be a chore, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank ya.